Friends told me if I enjoyed Divinity Original Sin, both games, I would have a great time with this one. I know nothing about Disco Elysium, and I love walking into a game completely blind. And in this case, this was on sale pretty recently, and I couldn't help but add it to my library, so here goes nothing. Let's begin. Select archetype. The thinker, sensitive, physical, or create your own. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body. Gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Perhaps in this case, we might want to make our own. Continue. Oh, good God. Adjust abilities. Intellect, physique. Your senses, how agile they are. Motorics. Physique doesn't need to be that high now. I want to go with intelligence and psyche for the most part. I have no idea what this is. My senses. Intellect starts off by being very, very high. We can do good on psyche. How many points do I have left? I think these are all my points. Maybe I want some balance between these and this. Like, let's do 4-4-2-2. Balance it a little bit. We're still pretty weak in physique and motorics, but our psyche and intellect are rather decent. Set skill. Logic, encyclopedia. Oh my god, there's so many things. Visual calculus, conceptualization, volition, inland empire, empathy, authority, esprit de corps. I have no idea what this is. Is there an explanation to these things before I plop points into it? I just want to know where my points go, you know? Hand-eye coordination. Oh, yes, senses, of course. Of course. Intellect. Does that mean we can plop 4 points into these two? Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings, dreams in waking life. Set signature. Click to mark selected skill as signature. Connect to Station 41. Understand cup culture. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Oh, this is good. Conceptualization. Understand creativity. See art in the world. Drama. Play the actor. Lie and detect lies. Intellect base +4. How do I choose points? Or I don't really need to do anything. Set skill. So I have to choose one as my signature. That's the takeaway from this. What do I want to do? Understand others, work your mirror neurons. Inland Empire. This is really weird and I like it. Volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Logic. Deduce the world. Encyclopedia. Call upon all your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy a rigorous intellectual discourse. Ooh, this is tempting. I like this a lot. Suggestion. I don't know if this is a good thing necessarily, but then again, we'll see in the long run. We haven't even started, and I feel like I'm going to make a mistake by choosing the wrong things here. I'll go with Inland Empire because it sounds weird and I like weird. Oh, we are plopping points in these. Cool. Okay, maybe one logic. Total 5. Hand-eye coordination perception. Do one in this one. How many more points do we have? Where do I see the... Oh, total. No, that's the total of these. I think we are done. That's it? Have I made a huge mistake? Yes, I think I have to choose one. And that's it. This one replaced Inland Empire. Alright. So we have a primary skill, let's say, among all the others. 4 in intellect, 4 in psyche, 2 in physique, and 2 motorics. Let us begin. I am scared. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Ancient reptilian brain? Oh my god, your voice.
Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
No ex-wives? What was that about, the ex-something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Not the meat thing. Limbic system, you're out of control. No, I wanted to know about the, ex-something?
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I want to get them now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Alan Z never let me go.
Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough.
Oh my god, these replies are so good. Look, there's I am tired of being this type of animal. And who gives a shit?
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Wait, no, I need to belittle myself instead. Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dance. dancing to disco music.
I must admit, this is not what I expected, but oh my god. The writing in it is so good.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Hello, Volition! Success. You can take it. You're a champion. Mother help me! There's a head attached to my neck, and I'm in it! Oh god. I just want to take my time and read everything. Stop, I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. Volition succeeded, so maybe we should go with no. I am not scared. I am a champion.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help! Someone! Cut my head off! It's trying to murder the rest of me!
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Canadian motor carriage.
Excuse me? What? What now? Holy fuck, we're almost naked. Someone partied hard last night. Dude, he can barely walk. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. I wonder what happened to it. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. It wasn't me. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Hold tab to highlight. A green shoe for the left foot. Oh god, do I have to find the other one? Item gained. A shoe. Take the disco ass blazer. One esprit déco. I cannot read that. It's probably French. Esprit déco. Disco ass blazer on. I mean, I'm ready for work. Let's do this.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Visual calculus. Easy 9. Assess the damage.
What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
It was easy. It said it was. I just failed at 83%. So far, I feel like this is closer to XCOM than Divinity Original Sin. Whoever told me this was similar to Divinity Original Sin lied to me. I want a refund.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Can we please give this one another try? I've been robbed. Was it because I was not wearing any pants? It was because I was not wearing any pants, right? Take it. Flare-cut trousers. So much better.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
You mean this door? This door. Are you implying I was locked inside my room? You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. You realize you've never had a shower your whole life. Oh wait, I can move with WASD. What am I doing with my life? Even better.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Which reminds me, we don't have a face. Maybe this will help.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
That water bill is gonna be crazy.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first? Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face?
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sorry.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
I'm scared. I want to stop doing this.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
Is this gonna hurt me? Do we want to do that for science, maybe? What is this? White satin shirt. +1 conceptualization. -1 suggestion. Is it that bad? There we are. There's my boy. We got keys. We got one shoe. We need a hat. We can wear glasses. Oh, there's something going on there, but I'm not sure what. Is this... I don't think I can rotate, right? No, I cannot rotate. My hands!
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
A truly horrific necktie. It looks pretty normal to me. It seems to me I used to wear this at some point in my life, so it cannot be horrific.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Savoir-faire is terrible. 28%. Pull the fan. Pull on the light bulb. Pull on the It doesn't feel safe. Is there anything else we can do? Can we turn off the fan and pick this up? I just missed an 83% while checking on the freaking window, so I'm guessing this might be a success. Who knows with this game?
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Oh no, grab your chest!
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving
Holy shit, we almost died.
for quite a long time.
Oh,
Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying.
yes, I'm worried.
Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Pull on the light bulb?
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Yeah, let's turn off the
lights are off.
Pull on the fan. Sounds like a very bad idea.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
I can do it again?
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Why do I get the feeling that we threw our shoe outside? What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing? No, assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
We solved the case. Case closed. That's it. I don't need it. I don't need anyone.
The window agrees. Its cracked smile is cold and sparkly.
Oh my god, this game is awesome. We still don't know what this... I mean, I think it's a window, but I cannot interact with a window.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in... Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Pull on the fan. I'm not sure I understand what this is.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh.
Oh no, it's happening again. You didn't catch it, and now there's a numbness in your left arm, plus half your chest.
I swear to God, this fan is going to end me. Grab your arm.
It's even worse this time. Maybe you should stop trying to catch the tie.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Still happening. Definitely worse than the last time.
We didn't take damage from it, though.
Finally, the stabbing recedes. You could try doing it again to see how painful it gets. But you would probably die.
Yeah, I don't want to end my game just by trying to get a freaking tie, so I'm gonna leave it there for now. Fuck you. Oh, good lord. Good lord. What a game. Damn it, I love the limping, because I'm not wearing the second shoe. What? Who said that? You used the key. Vasa minus 12 degrees? Centigrade hail? Oh, it's the radium. Like, what? The calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
Officer? I'm a police officer? That kind of officer? Ma'am?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Clashe? Miss Orange Disco Dancer.
Officer? Am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wait, I know! I'm a businessman! Chief Executive Officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay, Chief Technical Officer?
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Are you?
Sure.
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Oh no. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her. Physically. Where did this come from?
I mean, what if we succeed? We have 72% chance to succeed. I'm all for it.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have fuck with you.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again.
I said I wanted to have sex with you.
No, you see, that's not what you said. You said...
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that these are not red. But she's unable to finish, consumed with laughter.
Come on, man. Freddy, please. One more time.
I said I want to have fuck with you?
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
I'm a cop of the apocalypse, superstar. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. Sure don't remember being one. I think I might have lied. No, let's not do that. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop.
Don't be. It was funny. And anyway, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about any of it?
She appears to genuinely want you to understand it's okay.
So what if you can't pull grade A pussy anymore? There are other things in life, more meaningful, more fitting for a man your age. This is Fata Morgana. One thing though.
She extinguishes her cigarette. So, she thinks she's a grade A. Okay. Well, I think it's time we walked away from this.
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Interrogate you? Ma'am, are you a suspect?
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
She's the one. She did it. 100%. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking.
Indirect kiss? No, that's gross.
The door is closed.
Knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside.
Hello, perception.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me.
The door is mute and indifferent. Your despair is a joke to it.
Knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock again, much harder.
Still nothing.
Okay, let's go. We're not fucking today. I mean, no, we're not having a fuck today. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Alright, we need to find the shoe. We cannot go outside. Do we even have a balcony? Check downstairs. Is someone snoring? This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard.
We need to sing.
Through a PA system.
Yes.
By other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on the boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform, preferably in the evening. More people at the bar then. We need to find a sad song. Okay, we got our first task as a cop. Sorry, cop.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Is this part of the wall missing on purpose? Or did the bird cause that to happen? And are you a suspect?
This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
God damn, Encyclopedia!
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Sarcasm over 9,000.
You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Take the body down? There's been a murder? Oh my god. I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
He shrugs.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
She just... what?
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
We're not getting anything out of this man. Not in my state. Ooh. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. What is this? Nosafed. Yoink. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. The woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts with a man's handwriting. Was that yours? I want to see all the oh, what is this? What is going on in there? I want to know what this cable means. We're going to the kitchen. The door is bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 p.m." Oh, maybe we need to come here later then. Yeah, I say the time progresses. We started around 8:10 in the morning, and now it's 8:37. I don't see the time progressing now, so maybe we have to do something. Talk to people more. A sign reads, "A mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 4. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Can we plug it back? Are those coins? They're inside, aren't they? Oh.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods toward the man in the orange bomber jacket.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hold on. Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Half-brother. Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
If we already knew who this man was and he trusts me, why did he introduce himself to me?
You realize he's waiting for your name.
And he doesn't even know my name. But he trusts me. How does that work?
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Conceptualize? 72%? I don't trust it. I never trust a high percentage when it comes to dice roll. Invent a name for yourself. We have to try. I don't like any of these other options.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it. but there are still many to go.
Is that the answer I'm gonna go with? It is not yet time.
Okay then.
Processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Not toward the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
If you say so, I don't know.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
This tutorial is one of the best tutorials I've ever seen in a game. It's so subtle, but it's working. Also, it gets you into the story because you are so drunk, you are so plastered, you don't remember what happened last night. I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Oh right, yes, I almost forgot there was a body involved.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Completely? I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Dead body.
Mm-hmm.
Look man, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
How can a man like this trust me blindly after all this bullshit I just threw at him?
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
How long has the body been there now, I'm curious?
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
7 days.
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
That's not gonna be pleasant. How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
He points to your jacket. I do?
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Good man.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Ah, you mean the Rat Squad?
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean? Point to your sleeve.
Yes.
But they're just white rectangles.
They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Noted.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad.
Yes.
You would need to report it on my shortwave.
Hmm?
But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
What were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Alright, let's go.
After you, officer.
He joined my party! Now it is like Divinity Original Sin. Are we going to fight baddies?
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Oh, I want to talk to this lady first.
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie. Look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
I don't want to talk about my dimple anymore. That stupid dimple has only brought me suffering.
Love can be cruel, sweetie. Love can be cruel.
Her expression turns serious. I like her.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her. On
Oh
the
my
spot.
god. but she's on a... Oh. How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
Oh my god. I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, reeling backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
But I want you to.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Of course, I forgot I had you. I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
And how would you know?
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very curious to know how it happened. A grenade. Did you fight in a war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Were you a mountaineer?
Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flag on some figurative peak.
What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
She runs her hands over the chrome wheels of her chair. I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Your eyes follow your movements with some concern. I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
Some city hotel. We're dead. Haunting each other. We're ghosts. Well, that was on my keys, but this sounds more fun. What if we're dead? Haunting each other. We're ghosts.
Now.
She tilts her head as she looks up at you with maternal solicitude.
We are live in a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, and the Whirling itself is in the city of Revachol.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is it?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Speaking of which, what's this? Sing karaoke, report your badge miss... Oh no, interview cafeteria manager and inspect victim's body. We got a lot of work to do.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as he studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Spring of 51?
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Oh? I can't see my inventory at the moment.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Oh, this one's hard. Democracy? Dictatorship? Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We are governed by intelligent machines. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. Cup. We are living under the Cup regime. I'm not some kind of democracy, maybe?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Market-driven. Would that imply that I have zero authority to do anything because cups do not count the same way as cups do in real life?
Meaning, buying is voting.
Yeah, if there's no government, how come there are cups?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
Please tell me more.
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So, how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
I'm surprised Kim has nothing to say on the matter. That he's working with a man who's lost his memory.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
Oh shit, he heard everything.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
I want to ask her this as well, but Maybe we can ask someone else? Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
We must question everyone. I've got to get going now. Thanks, you're the best.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave. Time to talk to the asshole. Anybody else around here or interesting? Oh, hello. He's a sleepy boy. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is... I was reading that. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree. I'm surprised this was not red.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Wake him up. Pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Absolutely.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
We can attempt to wake him up, but this will not go well. Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
But why is he sleeping during the day?
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Holy shit. That's a heavy sleeper, alright. We got some new things, items. It's a monkey pen? I can sell this. What does it do? A pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed its eyes. A kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. What does it do? Tools, clothes, interactions. I want to get my tie. Which is surprising because it's a really high roll die. We have a really high success rate, but we failed twice already.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices
Unimpressive
you
beard.
He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tensely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. Harbinger of ruin! What is gold and orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
No man, help me out. What is gold and orange and smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
Orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Yes.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Yes?
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm. I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean, you have questions?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
The cafeteria manager is clearly agitated again.
He thinks you're stupid, sire.
Why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No, before I asked you where, now I'm asking you why she left.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Were you hitting on her?
Thank you.
Mystery solved. Didn't go well?
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Oh, so we made the hole? Maybe? That's all the questions I have?
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's Royale?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Real. He pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
By real, do you mean some form of street cred?
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
But what exactly is money? You're under arrest! What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
What the fuck, man? What have I been doing?
What are you, a philosopher?
I don't want to tell him I don't remember anything. Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do I get it from?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
But what if I don't have any?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
Oh no, you don't. You get to keep your money. Don't
That's
pay.
Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
He shrugs.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Isn't there somewhere else I can stay around here?
You mean somewhere else to run up a huge debt? I don't think so. The union squeezed most places out of business to fund the strike. You're better off home.
Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the streets.
No, don't. There's no need. You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know. Near? South, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
Don't. Does this mean I'm homeless?
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobocop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Oh my god, this game is glorious. Alright, let's take a small break and I will see you all in the next episode of Disco Elysium. Until then, thank you everybody for watching. Have fun, whatever you do. Take care of yourselves and do not forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.